What did I do for the 81 days I didn't make videos? Here I'm attending a ceremony in Dakar, Senegal, where red monsters chase around boys who have just been circumcised with a machete. I'm sorry, the monsters have the machete. The boys were not circumcised with the machete. At least I assume. I wasn't there. The monster chases the boys around with a machete. If he catches them, he gets to cut their finger. In St. Louis, Hayden and I met the Pablo Escobar of Senegal, which was awesome. And in Gambia, Hayden's going to say we had this idea. Hayden had this idea that we should sail the Gambia River by boat. So we bought an engine and wood and hired carpenters to make this vessel in which we had no idea how to work it. And it was during the rainy season. So our very first night, we were in the pitch black during this storm. I thought that we were going to drown. Hayden also thought we were going to drown, and then we found this fishing shack that you're looking at. There was a man sitting there, complete pitch black with a machete. We shared our beer with him. He shared a fish he caught with Hayden. There was a little bit of a language barrier, but it was still a good time. Then the second time that this happened to us, and we're stranded in a tin shack. Once I was speaking to Hayden again, we sold the boat. Thank God I never had to look at it again. And then we continued on our way out of Gambia. I will be honest with you, overlanding Africa as a single woman is awful. Going through these border crossings as a woman that has no husband and no children, very awful. I'm not going to elaborate on it because I don't love talking about it. You can use your imagination. Once we were back in Senegal, Hayden actually had to go back home to England, and no one told Hayden this, but I was so sad about it. I spent a few weeks hanging out in Senegal while I sorted out my visas to Guinea, Ghana, and Cote d'Ivoire, where I hung out with a group of men all named Muhammad, and it was a good time. I got very screwed over with my visa to Guinea, and the border immigration officer, whoever, he only gave me the visa for 5 days. So I just had less than a week to get from one end of Guinea to the other by land, which sounds simple, except Guinea has very, very few paved roads. So you're in a car meant for 15 people, but there's 25 people in the car going over potholes galore. That back there was the baby driving the bus. The police did not give a shit that this baby was driving the bus. They thought she was very cute. And she was cute until she ate all my cookies. Actually, this whole time I've been feeling absolutely terrible. I keep going to the doctors and they keep saying that I feel terrible because they don't have a husband or children. There's my friend that I made from the Balkans. Anyway, I finally got a doctor to do some blood work, and it turns out this whole time I've had malaria. So that was really awesome. And the medication that they give you for the malaria is worse than the malaria itself. For me, it made me feel like there was a second evil person inside my head. Then someone came to visit me in Cote d'Ivoire. So once again, I was traveling with a companion. And then I went to Ghana, where I'm staying with this host family that I'm so fond of and working to start an NGO. Anyway, that's all. Those are my highlights. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll start posting videos soon.